I didn't smash anything. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't even ask her why.
I just stood there, staring at the phone screen, reading the words she never intended for me to see.
He called her baby. She called her mine. That was all it took.
Enough to bury the part of me that trusted her without question. I picked up my keys, slipped my wallet into my pocket, and walked out. No shouting, no tears, no final goodbye, only silence.
She had already made her choice.
I was simply honoring it by removing myself. People like to say time heals, but that's not true. Time doesn't erase pain, it just teaches you how to hide it better. That first night, I slept on a coworker's couch, a guy I barely knew.
I told him I needed a place to stay for a while.
He didn't ask for details. Maybe my face told him everything.
That night, I deleted her number.
Not out of hate, but because I couldn't trust what hearing her voice would do to me.
I moved to a different town.
Found work repairing old houses. There was something fitting about ripping down rotted walls and building them back stronger. It felt familiar, almost healing. The nights were the hardest, not because I longed for her voice, but because I missed the version of her I thought was real. That's the thing, there's a difference between missing someone and missing the person you believed they were. I told no one, not my parents, not even my closest friend.
The truth felt too heavy to share.
I didn't hate her, but I despised what she had done to the part of me that once believed in loyalty and forever.
Just when I had finally stopped looking back, she found me. It was a Saturday evening.
I'd just gotten home from work, tired, sweaty, covered in sawdust and paint.
I was unlocking my front door when a car pulled up behind me.
I didn't pay much attention, until I heard her voice. "Daniel." I froze. Slowly turned around. There she was, the woman who had splintered me into pieces, standing there with tears in her eyes and trembling hands. She looked smaller somehow, not in size, but in spirit.
Like a house with shattered windows. I didn't speak. I let the silence answer for me.
She stepped closer, clutching a worn photograph, the two of us on a trip 2 years ago, smiling without a care in the world.
A moment I used to believe was genuine.
"I ruined everything," she whispered, her voice breaking like the cracked walls I used to fix.
"I don't expect you to forgive me.
I just needed to see you, to say I'm sorry." 100 questions burned in my throat. Why she threw it all away, why she destroyed something she once swore to protect, but I kept them to myself.
My arms stayed folded. My heart stayed locked. She told me the other man had left.
That he never wanted to commit. That the thrill disappeared and left her with nothing but guilt. She said she thought she wanted more, but losing me made her realize I had been the more all along.
It's strange how people only see your worth after they've already broken you.
She cried harder, right there on the porch. Neighbors could have been watching, but I didn't care. She begged me to talk, to have coffee, to just sit together. And for a flicker of a moment, I almost gave in, because I still remembered the sound of her laugh when she was happy.
And a small part of me still wanted that back.
But then I remembered, I hadn't walked away because I stopped loving her.
I walked away because she had stopped loving me.
"I've spent a year rebuilding myself," I told her. "And now you expect to walk back in like nothing ever broke."
She shook her head. "No. I know something broke. Me."
That hit hard, because I believed her.
She was broken. But not because she missed me. She missed the version of me who forgave easily. And that man no longer existed. I told her I wished her peace. Healing.
And that I hoped one day she would learn to love without first inflicting damage.
She wept harder.
I didn't reach out to hold her. That was no longer my role. She left quietly, just as I had a year earlier. I stepped back inside, closed the door, and leaned against it. My chest ached, not from love, but from release. I wasn't letting go of her. I was letting go of the pain, the unanswered questions, the old version of myself that needed closure.
I didn't need closure anymore. I had found what I'd been searching for all along. Peace.